royal respect, and to reveal the sole heir to the inheritance of Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. My client anticipated an untimely demise and prepared a recording to be played when the four of you were gathered. Let's listen to his last words.
Hello.
Oh.
If you are listening to this recording, it means that I am dead. My representation has gathered you together, and you are about to hear which of you will receive all my fortune. Oh, stop crying, Lilith. Must you overact in life as well? As I was saying, before my immense wealth and power is awarded, there is one small matter which we must resolve. One of you four sitting here tonight murdered me. So, we are going to play a game.
Oh, I like games.
Tonight, we will reveal my killer. Each of you will plead your cases, and then this assembled jury will decide who killed me. Was it Lilith? Manson? Baby? Or my brother Buzz? Who?
You are the assembled. Rochester, you requested to have this funeral at night.
I'm not a morning person.
You were married to my client for
13 years.
Now, Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester, my client, was not your only husband, was he?
No.
You'd been married before.
Repeatedly.
How many husbands have you had?
Mine or other women's?
What happened to your last husband?
He disappeared.
Disappeared.
Well, that was his job. He was an illusionist.
But he never reappeared.
It wasn't very good at his job.
And the others? What happened to them?
Well, all right. You see, all men are alike. Stupid. Do you know how to save a drowned man? You take your boot off the back of his neck. He had it coming. He had it coming. He had it coming all along. I didn't do it, but if I did it, how could you tell me that I was wrong? I loved Alvin Lipschitz more than I could possibly say. He was a real artistic guy, sensitive, a painter, but he was troubled. He was always trying to find himself. So he would go out every night looking. And along the way he found Ginger, Lisa, Clara, and Tony. I guess you could say we split up due to artistic differences. He saw himself alive and I saw him dead. He had it coming. He had it coming. He only had himself to blame. If you'd have been there, if you'd have seen it, I bet you would have done the same. I met my second husband, Ezekiel, in Salt Lake City. He told me he was single and rich, so we hit it off right away. So we got married. He'd go to work, he'd come home, I'd mix him a drink, we'd have dinner. He was like heaven, with an open charge account. And then I found out single, he told me. Single? Ha! Not only was he married, he had 6 wives. One of those Mormons. So he comes home from work, I mix him his drink as usual, and you know what? Some men just cannot hold their arsenic. He had it coming. He had it coming. He took the flower in its pride, and then he used it vulnerable.
She did it! She killed Daddy!
Oh, Daddy Schneider, you getting those grubby little paws on my face, Miss Hardy?
Come on!
So fast! Yes! She has strong motive. But so do the rest of you. Let's continue, shall we? And when that went rotten, you developed an interesting relationship with your stepmother.
He loves me.
I love her.
And what did your father think about that?
When I was 3 years old, my father said to me, "Get out." Before that, he said, "Manson, don't trust women. They'll only rip out your heart with a spoon and throw it on the floor, and then stomp on it with 100 pairs of uncomfortable shoes, and then stick it in a blender and suck it out through a straw like one great, big, sick, sexual smoothie."
Oh, stop your sniveling. Straighten up and sit down.
Stop telling me what to do!
Gasp!
Let's move on to our next suspect, the lovely Buffy.
Oh, baby!
Whatever.
She did it. I did not. I love Daddy.
Wait, are you saying he was your father?
No, just my dad.
That's just disgusting. Oh, if that's not the pot calling the kettle burns.
There's a good word for you, bud.
Oh, well, there are several for you.
Several?
Mm-hmm.
Really? Why don't you tell me all of it? I am so excited to learn.
Hey, ladies, look! We're both pretty, okay?
Thank you.
Kind of.
He was everything to me. He was backing my upcoming album and a tour. But then he changed. And I was still locked in my contract. I was caught in a trap and I had no way out. But I would never, And now that he's gone, who will I turn to?
Holy sweet child of mine.
Can't get no anticipation. Can't get no anticipation. But I try, and I try, and I try, and I try. I can't get no satisfaction. I think I did it again. I made you believe I'm more than just friends. Oh baby, it might seem like a rush, but it doesn't mean I'm serious. 'Cause you lose all my senses. That is just so typically me. You drive me crazy, I just can't sleep. I'm so excited, wanting to leave. Oh, crazy, but it feels alright. Baby, take it out and kiss me up all night.
My client's brother and ex-business partner.
Hey! Put it right there, Mr. Hotel California. There was never any proof of that. Look, I left a good job in the city. Working for the man every night and day. So, Mr. Fancy Pants, why don't you go ahead and back off? Back off, because if you start me up, woo! If you start me up, I'm just not going to stop. So why don't you go ahead and jump?
That's when my client decided to pull out and leave him without his financial backing. Like a calendar, he realized his days were numbered. Certainly a motive for murder.
Are you trying to make me look stupid in front of the others?
You don't need any help from me.
That's right! Hey, look! I'm not a killer. I'm just trying to have a little fun. Hit it! Whatever happened to Saturday night? When you got some trouble, when you felt alright. You don't seem to say the cosmic light came into my life. I thought it was in my eye. I used to go for out to Chicago and listen to the music on the radio. A saxophone blowing on a rock and roll show. We pounded to the backseat. You really
accusation. All these people are guilty of crimes, but only one is responsible for my client. I place his or her fate in the hands of the assembled jury. It is time to decide who murdered Frederick Earl Anderson Rochester. You have heard their case, and they have sung their voting. Baby!
Yeah, I could.
Tell us why you did it!
I wanted to be free. I needed out of my contract, and this was the only way. Nobody puts baby in a corner. Drop that eyes, shit enough to kiss me. You've done some bad things, but I'm the worst of them. Sometimes I wonder which one will be your last lie. You said looks could kill, and I might try. I don't trust women. I don't trust women. Lately I've been missing for revenge. Did you hear my word? Narcissism, my disguise is always like some kind of congressman. I wake up screaming, I'm dreaming. One day I'll watch as you're leaving. Life will lose all its meaning. It's me, I'm the problem. It's time to protect me. Time, everybody else. I'm scared to recognize the sun that never is clearer. It must be Josh, we've always worked for the
And now, my dear baby, it is time to receive your inheritance.
So what now? Am I like sentenced to death?
There are like far worse things than death.
Daddy! It's so good to see you alive!
Wake me up! Wake me up! I can't wake up! Wake me up! Save me from the story. I need my life. What a lot of fun you guys have been real. And there's not a one who could say this. And